Hello students, I am Nilanjan Chakravarti and welcome to my online class. Today we are going to discuss the story The Lark and Her Young Ones. The story has been adapted from Aesop's Fable. The story has been adapted from Aesop's Fable. Aesop was a great Greek storyteller credited with a number of fables, which is collectively known as Aesop's Fables. What is fable? Fable is a short story. It has animal characters and it conveys a moral. Now we are going to discuss the story outline or the summary of the story. A lark and young ones had made their home in a wheat field. As the wheat ripened, the mother lark expected the reapers to come for harvesting, but the mother lark was afraid that the reapers would come before the young larks be ready for fly. So every day before she left to look for food, she would warn her baby to report her all they heard in her absence. One day, when she was absent, the farmer and his son came to view his crops. The farmer told his son to ask all their neighbors to come early in the morning to help them to cut the crops. When the mother lark came home, the young ones told her to leave the place as soon as possible. But the mother lark calmed them down and said not to worry if the farmer depended upon friends and neighbors, then it would not be reaped the next day. The next day, the lark left for food with the same instruction. At the same time, the farmer and his son came and found none there. The farmer told his son not to depend upon the neighbor, rather they should inform their relatives. At the end of the day, the frightened baby gathered round their mother. They told what they had heard. Yet again, the mother lark said them not to worry, because if they were depending upon their relatives, then it would not be harvested the next day. The next day, the farmer waited for a long, but nobody came. Then the farmer and his son that they would come at the first light of the next day to harvest the grains themselves. The babies also reported this conversation to the mother bird. This time the mother lark said, "It is time to move from there," and they flew far from there before the first light of the morning. So, the story gives us a moral or the lesson from where we can learn something. Now, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is there is nothing better than self-help, and God only helps those who help themselves. I hope the story is pretty clear to you. Go through the text very carefully. Thank you.